Welcome. Hey, this is Mumsy Soap, and I am Penny Nelson. Guess what we have happening in this Thursday in the soapery? Even before the 1st of September. We are already into the pumpkin spice, and I thought you might like to come along. I am going to put the soap, once I stir in the fragrance oil, into this mold over here, and all bars wind up being 95 grams or more, and they're about this size, and all bars of soap are $5. And soap sales are a fundraiser for Equipping Haiti, and this is our Spring in Haiti soap. And if you're a big pumpkin spice fan, you need to let me know because I have limited supply. So this soap has been completely cooked, and in the batch I have oils and lye, and when they're together and they're forced, they become saponified, and that becomes soap. I've also added some honey to it, and now we're going to add our secret pumpkin sauce. Now here's some pertinent information for you. If you would like to, if you're local, and bars are $5. If you buy 6 bars, you get one free for locals. There's some other pertinent information on there as to how to get a hold of me. The best way to get a hold of me is just to text me, so you would already have to have my phone number. I also do soap classes, and I do custom orders and wholesale starting at $50. And you're going to want to check out my next video, which is called Soapbox Tour, and another video that I have that's called Soap Scrap Sample. So let's go ahead and have you come along to add in the pumpkin fragrance. Okay. So this is about an 8-pound loaf of soap. Once I get it in the mold, it's a little bit less. Okay, so we are going to add 2 ounces of delicious pumpkin-y goodness. It has a sweet pumpkin-y smell. It's not so much on the spicy, it's more on the sweet. And if you notice this nice color, and when we stir it, you're going to see the other color, but pumpkin, this pumpkin fragrance oil has vanilla in it. It has vanillin, and that is going to turn this bar a brown color. So we can think of the spices and the pumpkin-y smell, a little bit of, the traditional, the smells. And I wish you had smell-o-vision because this smells absolutely delicious. You're going to love it. Put in the comments if you need to have a bar, because I will have about 24 bars, and that's it for the season. And unless somebody wants to make a $50 special order, then that puts you at the top of the list. But that's about it. I don't really have much more else to say. Let me see if I can put you on pause and stir for 2 minutes, and then you can watch me mold for just a minute. I think I could tell you a little bit about Haiti. I was privileged and called to go to Port-au-Prince, Haiti in July. Is that right? Yeah, of 2022. I also went in November of 2021. And God has called us to do missions there. We do vacation Bible schools. First of all, we share the gospel. So we share physical food, we do feedings, and we do spiritual. We do spiritual training and encouragements for the saints. So I wanted to share with you an account of a story that it was actually when I was coming home from Haiti in November, which was a little bit more scary because well, there's not any there's a lot of problems in Haiti, but there's a lot of precious people in Haiti too. Anyways, I was sitting next to a plane, next to a man I didn't know, obviously, because it wasn't somebody I knew. And we got to talking, and he is from Haiti. Now, he was headed back to Miami, but he told me that he had been deported back to Haiti. And it was one of the most miserable, horrible times in his life. He was very angry at God. He was very disappointed. It was very hard. I cannot really emphasize the despair and the discouragement that he went through because he was deported to Haiti. but this is the thing that really stood out to me. He said he is grateful for it now because God found him. And the line that really stood out to me, let me turn off my timer before I tell you the line. He said, when you are in the pit and you see the hand that pulls you out, you never forget it. And so through his situation, he became aware and he knew that it was Jesus Christ, it was the hand of God who pulled him out of his pit of despair and of his turmoil, and it completely changed him. And I just loved that thought, is that God is so personal. You don't have to wait until you're at the bottom of the barrel. You could reach out for the hand now, but should you be one of those people who likes to wait because of whatever reason, your pride, your excuses, your reasons, your whatever it is, repent means stop and turn. Stop and turn. So God is right there. He's right behind you. All you have to do is stop and turn. And you as well will be able to see. I pray that you'd know the one who pulls you out. So let's get some of this in the mold, shall we? I think that was a good story. Okay. Once you stir it, maybe a little more than what I've done. I usually stir it for 2 minutes. This is probably about the same as making a Christmas album in July, and throwing snow all over the place and trying to sound really Christmassy, huh? But I am ahead of the curve on the pumpkin spice, and I always like to ask, are you team apple or team pumpkin? So I believe I'm going to have quite a few samples of this because I love to give it away, and it's fun. Okay, so to get it in the mold, you just scoop it in. Probably not even in the frame, huh? You can see, do you have any questions about soap making? I do know that Saturday's coming and everybody gets a bath. Whether you want one or not, everybody needs a bath on Saturday, so I take that pretty seriously. So you're gonna need some soap, so why don't you order some of I have created a wonderful product. Oh, okay, but I better get to work. I'm glad you're here. Oh, let me say hello. Hello, did I get the worst possible view? Okay, love you.